Welcome to this free training, fat loss strategies for men over 40. So why do most men over 40 struggle to lose weight? There are three main reasons why. Number one, the metabolism slows down. As we get older, our metabolism decreases. Our rate, basically the rate at which we burn calories, slows down, and that affects our ability to burn body fat. Number two, hormonal changes. Again, as we get older, most men, our testosterone levels peak at around the age of 25. And then after 25, every year thereafter, our testosterone levels decrease ever so slightly year after year. And we have to do all that we can to counteract that, to slow down that process. Some of the strategies I'm going to share with you shortly. And, as a result of our testosterone decreasing, that means we're losing muscle mass every year. We're losing strength. We're losing energy. And again, that promotes more fat storage. And number three, lack of time. As we get older, I'm 42 now, soon to be 43, and I've got two kids and I've got a business to run. I certainly don't have as much time to spend in the gym as I used to. Certainly not, in my 20s, early 30s, and most men, as we get older, we take on more responsibilities, whether that's responsibilities in our career or we have a business to run, and then, family commitments. You're either working, and when you're not working, you've got responsibilities at home with family commitments, and often that can mean your health becomes the last priority. So how do we counteract these three things? Firstly, how do we speed up our metabolism? So we need to do all that we can as we get older to stop that decline in our metabolism from happening. Firstly, we need to increase our muscle mass, because muscle mass is metabolically active tissue. The more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism will be. So obviously we can increase our muscle mass through resistance training, through lifting weights. And that doesn't necessarily mean you've got to go to the gym and lift dumbbells, bars, free weights, machines. You can build muscle mass using your own body weight. But yeah, just doing some form of resistance training is going to help you build and maintain that metabolically active muscle and keep your metabolism as fast as it possibly can be. And if you want to take that to the next level, one of the best forms of exercise you can do is HIIT training. HIIT training is a very efficient way of working out. It really does ramp up your metabolism because it's intense for a short period of time. So not only does HIIT training burn a lot of calories during the actual active session, but also it burns a lot of calories for many hours after the session as well. So it's a very efficient way to burn a lot of calories and to speed up your metabolism. A HIIT workout can, it can be as little as 10, 15 minutes, but the benefits you will get from that will last for maybe 4 to 6 hours after the workout. And regular snacks. Most guys come to me and they say, I need to stop snacking. Well, snacking is not a problem. It's what you're snacking on. Snacking is actually very beneficial, especially when it comes to speeding up your metabolism. It's much better to eat little and often throughout the day rather than having 2 or 3 big meals. Smaller, more regular snack type meals they're more easily digested by your body, so your body can handle it better, and it speeds up your metabolism as well, because you're every time you put that fuel in, you're energizing your body several times a day. Another thing that a lot of guys talk to me about is intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting is a great strategy for losing body fat, but it does have some flaws. Because of how intermittent fasting is, normally it requires you to go long hours without eating, which it can slow down your metabolism and it can make you catabolic. In other words, it means it's breaking down muscle tissue. So two of the things I've suggested here to speed up your metabolism, intermittent fasting can actually, go against that. So, it does have benefits for helping you to reduce your calories and lose a bit of weight. And it also has some benefits around gut health and allowing your gut to recover. But bear this in mind, is it really a long-term strategy? I don't think so. Then how do we naturally increase our testosterone? Well, the best way to do that is to get strong. Lifting weights again is one of the best ways. Doing compound lifts in the gym, Basically, compound lifts are exercises that use multiple muscle groups, things like your squats, your bench press. Again, if you don't get to the gym, you can still do these things at home. You don't need to have external weights. You can do them using your own body weight, things like push-ups, squats, lunges, all great exercises that you can do at home. Having a well-balanced diet. Now, again, one of the things that people come to me and say is, I'm going to cut out the red meat. Well, red meat is actually very beneficial, especially when it comes to producing natural testosterone. Red meat's one of the best things you can eat. This processed meat that you want to avoid. You want to avoid the sausages, the burgers, and the crap, basically. If you stick to good lean sources of red meat, once or twice a week, it's not going to be something I recommend you eat every day, but once or twice a week, have a nice lean steak, and salmon as well, once or twice a week. Again, very beneficial for naturally increasing testosterone levels, along with lots of leafy green vegetables. And sleep, we all know the importance of sleep. But when you're sleeping, you get into deep sleep. That's when our body naturally recovers, and naturally our hormones peak and return to their normal levels. Is when we're sleeping. So if you haven't broken sleep, or you're not getting enough hours, and you're going to affect your ability to reproduce testosterone, and that's going to affect your energy, your metabolism, your muscle mass, and your ability to lose body fat over time. And finally, how do we make time? Well, we've all got 24 hours in the day. And to be honest, I don't necessarily think it's lack of time. Often it's lack of headspace. All of this, it takes a lot of thought to, have a good exercise plan in place, to get to the gym, or make time for a workout, to prepare your meals and live a healthy lifestyle. It takes a lot of thought and headspace at times. So the key is plan, plan, plan. So planning is key when it comes to managing your time. Planning things like, exercise sessions, planning time to get some groceries in, planning time to cook healthy meals. These things should all be part of your schedule. Number two, short HIIT training. As I mentioned, HIIT training is very efficient. You can have a very, very, very effective workout in as little as 10, 15 minutes a day. We've got clients burning 1 to 2 pounds a week, doing like some of them are doing like a 5-minute workout, guys. You really don't need a lot of time when it comes to exercise. And finally, outsourcing the things in your life that you don't need to be doing. Do you need to be washing dishes? Could you get a cleaner in? Do you need to be doing admin tasks at work? Could you get maybe a virtual assistant or a PA to help you out? And again, with your fitness, do you need to be thinking about this stuff? Do you need to be thinking about your nutrition, what type of exercises you need to be doing? If it's not your field of expertise, then give it to someone who is an expert. Here are some of the clients we've worked with recently. On the left is Luke, and Alex on the right here, who's gone for our 90-day fat loss accelerator, and he lost like 16 kilograms. It was amazing. He really put work in. These guys have all been through our process. They've followed the plan step by step, and seen some fantastic results. Also from our WhatsApp group, Jose on the left. As an American, I think in pounds. Last week I weighed at under 200 pounds for the first time in years. I have a whole new wardrobe of clothes I thought I'd never wear again. I still feel like I've room for more as well. I'm already close to my goal now, and I want to exceed it. So that was Jose. He was about 5 or 6 weeks into our program, 5 or 6 weeks into a 90-day fat loss accelerator, and he'd already got himself to his lowest weight in years. And then Mark on the right just completed our 90-day fat loss accelerator. I jumped on the scale today, lads. In December after Christmas, I was the heaviest I've ever been at 95 kilos. Today, I'm 85.2 kilos. Don't focus on the destination. It's about the journey. Next goal is 83. That was Mark. He lost 10 kilos in 90 days with us. Guys, we take all our clients through this Fit for Life process because fitness is not just a fad. We don't put any of our clients on extreme diets. We're not looking for rapid results or anything. We're looking at sustainable changes that you can stick to for the rest of your life. So it's all about building good habits. So our fat loss accelerator, it's a 90-day process where we get you moving more, we get you exercising more, eating right, and we help you burn that body fat, that unwanted body fat, in 90 days. Typically, clients lose around 10 to 12 kilos during that phase. We're looking to build some healthy habits and lay down the foundation. So if that resonates with you, and you like the roadmap, and you want to have a conversation about your health and fitness goals, and losing some weight, and getting yourself to a place where you can get a handle on your health. Maybe you've tried and failed in the past. Maybe you've lost weight, but then you've put it back on, and you've always struggled to maintain it. Then, especially as you get older, and as I said, we have those time constraints and changes that happen to our body. Then I'd love for you to book a free one-to-one game plan session with me, and we can have a look at where you're at currently and where it is you want to get to, and find out what some of the obstacles have been in your life up to now that stopped you from achieving your goals. And what we can do, we can map out a really simple to follow game plan for you. It's completely free. There's no obligation to sign up for our Fit for Life program. If you want to find out a bit more about it, then I'll be happy to share some details. But at the very least, book this free call, and you can get some really good advice and an actionable game plan that's going to map this process out for you personally. So you haven't got to we take away the guesswork for you. So yeah, love to hear from you. If you want to chat further, then book in your free game plan session. There'll be a link just below this video. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. I hope the training was useful. And yeah, let's catch up soon.